Hey guys, so in today's video, I'm going to be showing you all of my top holiday beauty picks for gift giving. I'm actually going to be giving everything that's in it away to one person, which is pretty incredible, especially once you see everything that I'm going to talk to you guys about, because it's a lot of stuff and it's a lot of really good stuff. And I cover everything from like hair, skincare, and then of course mostly makeup. So everything that I'm going to be showing you guys, I picked up online from Ulta through EBATES. If you guys don't have an EBATES account yet, you need to sign up for one. I'm telling you, it is amazing, especially for holiday shopping. Like if you're like me, I do not like going and shopping in stores. I actually hate going to the mall. Pretty much like after Thanksgiving, you won't see me like going out shopping at all. So what's cool about EBATES, it's all online. There are so many different retailers through EBATES. So I just bought all new pots and pans, plates through Macy's, and I got, I think it was like 6% cash back, which was a lot of money when you're buying that much houseware items. They have Ulta, Sephora, so many different places that we all shop anyway. They have Topshop, which you know has my jeans that I love. They have Boohoo, which I just found out about, is another store that I've been shopping at a lot. I know I've talked to you guys about it on Snapchat, and you just shop through the site as normal, and you just get cash back for it, which is amazing, and it ends up just being like this check that you just get back for shopping, which is amazing. It's so easy to use, and like I've been telling my mom about it. I was just telling my mother-in-law about it. Like, you guys need to get on it, and you make money back, and you don't have to deal with all the crowds by going out, which is, that speaks to me. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and get started, and I'm gonna show you guys all of my favorite holiday beauty picks. Okay, so I kind of separated all the products that I got into segments. I did like a hair section, a skincare section, and then obviously a makeup section, which is the biggest. So I'm gonna go through the skincare items that I picked up first, just because it's like the smallest section. The first thing that I got is the Mario Badescu, I don't know if it's Badescu, but Badescu drying lotion. This stuff is so interesting to me. Desi told me about this. I actually saw it in one of her videos, and I was like, what's that? It is a drying lotion. I guess you stick a Q-tip in it and you put it on any blemishes and it helps to dry it out. So it looks really weird. It's got like a liquid on top and then a pink powder at the bottom. Oh, it says don't shake the solution. So it's like a little drying lotion. You stick a Q-tip in it and put it on blemishes. It's supposed to dry it out. Although I just looked at the ingredients and it's basically alcohol. So I actually haven't used this stuff yet, but I got one for myself as well, just because I'm really curious about it. I want to try it out. The whole pink sediment at the bottom just really spoke to me. So I'm curious to try that one out. And then the other item that I got is the Cerave Hydrating Cleanser. I actually use the hydrating and the foaming. This one, I just feel like the hydrating one appeals to like a more broad range of skin types than the foaming one does. But the foaming one does take off a lot more makeup, I feel like. But this is a really great mild cleanser. Even when I was having like a lot of breakouts, I was using this instead of all the other really strong stuff. And I noticed it was just better on my skin. I felt like it was a little bit more calming and soothing. But I use this stuff and I use the Cerave moisturizer. It's been my go-to moisturizer since I was in high school, which was 10 years ago, just throwing it out there. I just got an email about a 10-year high school reunion. That's scary. And then I'm gonna jump into hair. So I have 3 different brushes, surprisingly. The first one that I have is this, it's just, I think it's Wigo. This is a 100% bore medium round brush. This is what I use to blow out. I really just do the round brush on the front of my hair because I ain't got that kind of time to be doing my whole head. It just gets, like, my arm hurts too much. So this is one of my favorite ones to use, really good size. This is a great, like, stocking stuffer, or if you just want to throw it in, just throw it in. And then I also have the Cricut. This is a Cricut teasing comb. I know every single hair video I use this. I used it in my hair today to get this pompadour right here because normally my hair is like slicked to my head. So this is my favorite one. There's so many different types of teasing combs out there, and I always tend to gravitate towards the cheapest ones. I feel like they always do. They just work the best for me. They're typically like the most narrow right here. Sometimes they're just way too thick, but this is my favorite one. I use it pretty much every single day. Any day I use extensions. And then I also have this brush. This is a no knot detangler, so it's kind of like a wet brush. I use one every single day to do like brush out my extensions. Even if my hair is already styled, I use a detangling brush to brush out anything. Like my curls, after I curl my hair, I want it to look a little bit more messy, brush it out with a detangling brush. It's my favorite kind of brush to use. It's actually like the most basic looking, but I just feel like it has the nicest, like softest effect on my hair, and it doesn't pull. Obviously, it's a detangling brush, so it's not gonna pull your hair out. So I really love this. And then one more hair item that I have is just little clear elastics. So these are crucial if you want to snatch a pony with extensions. I have one in right now. I don't know if you guys know this, you probably already do, but I am going to be teaching myself how to French braid my own hair, which I will be needing these as well. But these come in handy all the time. They're just a really lightweight ponytail. I'm sure you guys have used these 1,000 times before. I feel like it's just something you need for doing your hair. My favorite thing about the hair part that I got is this curling iron. This is the Hot Tools extra long barrel. It says right here, fabulous for long hair. Hello. This is the 1-inch extra long barrel curling iron. I have always wished that my curling iron was longer, like the one with the clip. I kind of realized that's why I always use my wand, is because it has a longer barrel without the clip. You know, the clip takes up so much space sometimes on curling irons. So this one's extra long, so that way, I mean, my hair is just long on its own. I'm like flailing my hands around right now. I'm sorry, I can't stop sometimes. But my hair is already long on its own, and then if I have extensions in also, which don't really make my hair that much longer, but still, it's nice to have the extra square footage here in the barrel. And then what's cool about this one also, it has a shorter clip on it. So this part right here, the XL part, it doesn't have the clip length with it also. So I have one that I've been using on my hair pretty much every single day. I haven't even really used my wand lately, but I've been using the 1 1/4 inch barrel, and that's only because I typically like to have more like wavy hair. But this one, you can pretty much do the same thing. It's not that big of a difference. I just got the larger ones. That way I could also do like Hollywood glamour hair. Just because you need a clip for that, you gotta get the end clipped into the curling iron. But this is an amazing curling iron. I have so many Hot Tools curling irons, so I was really excited to add to my collection the extra long 1 1/4 inch barrel. So I'm excited. Whoever's gonna win this will also get an extra long barrel, but you'll get the 1-inch one, which is a really good, very versatile size curling iron. If I were to buy a gift for somebody, I would probably get them the 1-inch just because you can do a lot of different things with it. And now I'm gonna show you guys all the makeup products that I have in this too, which is like insane. A lot of this stuff is like my die-hard favorites, things I use all the time, and then some of it is some new stuff that I haven't tried yet, but I will be trying soon. I'm gonna start with the palettes. Multiple palettes. So the first one is from Tarte. This is the original Tartelette palette, which I just recently got. I haven't had it yet, but I've been wanting it for a really long time. This one, I've heard so many good things about this palette. A lot of people love it. It has a lot of really great colors that would work on pretty much any different skin tone. So it's a really great neutral palette, and Tarte eyeshadows are amazing. For the most part, any palette, especially eyeshadow palette, is a really great holiday gift. Especially one like this that has a lot of different neutral colors in it. Next palette that I have for you is the NYX Highlight Contour Palette. I get so many questions all the time. Which one's your favorite? The Anastasia Beverly Hills or Kat Von D or NYX for the Highlight Contour Kit? It seems like everybody's coming out with a Highlight Contour Kit, every single brand. And they can get pretty expensive. But every time somebody asks me, I still say the NYX one is still my favorite. Even this one for a drugstore, it's still pretty like, it's not in the drugstore price point, but if you think about how many different shades are in here, it's still a pretty good price. I believe it's like $25. That's pretty good compared to like most high-end brands that are in like the $40, $50, $60 range. I just really like the colors that are in here. They work for my skin tone. I can pretty much use all of them. I don't know what it is about it, but I always reach for this one every day. So this one is gonna be a part of this too. Ooh, next palette that I'm so excited about is the Lorac Mega Pro Palette 2. I don't even know how new this is. I'm pretty sure it's fairly new, but I remember when I got the first one, my friend texted me and said it was available on Amazon, and I bought 2 of them. I used it so often, so I was really, really excited to get the second one. All right, so here is what the palette looks like. It is this beautiful blue, and I think this is a really great value for a palette, and this is, again, palettes are a really good gift to give for the holidays, but this one is especially great because it has so many eyeshadows. It's $59, which I know is expensive, but it's definitely worth it. I love the Lorac shadows. So here is the inside of this palette. It has so many great colors. I used it for the first time the other day and I filmed a look on it, but they have so many great transition colors in here. This is an awesome, awesome gift. I mean, I would be like winking at John right now, but I already have it, so. Next palette that I have, that's right, this is the 4th palette that is in Inst. This is the Becca Afterglow palette. And I just recently got my own, but I thought it was really, I don't know, it's really pretty. It's nice to have a highlight palette. You don't see that too often. But the Becca highlighters are amazing. Same with a lot of the other palettes. They have 3 highlighters for 3 different skin tones. It's gonna work on somebody. And you can kind of layer them or use them as shadow, whatever you want to do. But I just thought this was a really cute, it's a very pretty palette. All the Becca stuff is really pretty, but I just really like the idea of having a palette, like a small palette that you can take with you. Just throw it in your bag. Just throw it in your bag, which is 3 highlighters and 2 blushes. Next item I have, which you guys know is one of my favorites. This is the Laura Geller Baked Illuminator Gilded Hunty. So here's what this highlighter looks like. It is so pretty. I have it on. Do I have it on right now? I'm sure I do. I have like 7 different highlighters on. This one is really great, and you know what's funny? I saw people posting about it and talking about it for so long, but it didn't look that great to me. Like in the package, it was just kind of like whatever. But once you put it on, you can really see how pretty it is. It's a really nice bright gold without being like too intensely pigmented. It's just got a really nice finish to it. Ooh, my other favorite highlighting product is the Benefit What's Up highlighter. I know I've been talking to you guys a lot about this one lately. This is a cream highlighter, so it comes like this in the package, and one side looks like a glue stick. The other side, it has like a little pouncer on it, but I've never actually used that side before. I always just apply it with my finger to the tops of my cheekbones. If you're looking for a pop-in highlight, I have been layering this underneath a powder, and it makes a huge difference. I know a lot of you guys, when I talked about it in a video one time, you said you started doing it, and you were like, you're right. And I was like, I know. Next, I have a mascara. This is one of my go-to mascaras lately. This is the Tarte Lights Camera Flashes, but this is just a mascara that I've been using a lot lately. Okay, next thing that I have is the Tarte Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Primer. This is one, I didn't even know about it until watching Shayla's Snapchat, and she talked about it, Makeup Shayla. She talks about it in every single Snapchat. Like, I'm like rolling my eyes. She talks about it all the time. And so I just had to go try it for myself, and I really like it. I did have to learn like how to apply it though, but it comes in a jar like this, and it's pretty thick. As you can see, it looks kind of like a whipped yogurt, but it's a really great primer, especially if you have oily skin. Don't sleep on this. You definitely need to try it out. I also have the Tarte Smooth Operator Finishing Powder, which is really great too if you have oily skin to set around your nose area. You can set your foundation with it, or if you even just want to use it as like a blotting, like finishing powder at the end of the day, applying just a little bit of sheer powder instead of applying like a tinted or a colored powder, because then it'll make your face darker if you mix like oil with like a foundation product. So I like to use just a sheer powder to like do any touch-ups throughout the day. Ooh, and then I also have, okay, so I kind of regretted putting this in here because it's like a concealer color. Like, I don't know who's gonna win this giveaway, but you're gonna get this color. So you can give it to somebody that you think might be this color, or hopefully it might work out for you. But I just really wanted to talk about this concealer because I thought it's really amazing. This is the Amazing Cosmetics Amazing Concealer. And this is in the color Light Honey, which I would use Light Honey. I've been using Light Beige, but I would use Light Honey as well. I think somebody more tan could actually use this color than me. And I ended up getting the larger one because they didn't have the smaller ones in stock. This one is $42 on its own, but they have a smaller one that's $28. But if you know somebody, I feel like if you have dark circles under your eyes, like if you could find somebody a concealer as a gift that would cover up their dark circles, they would love you so much forever. Like, I love concealers. I love trying out new concealers. I love getting concealers. Anything about concealer, I love trying them. This one's really cool. It has a really thick, full coverage, and I think this would be a really good gift if you knew the person's shade. So this one is Light Honey. It's kind of universal unless you have a really fair or really deep skin tone. But if that's the case, then you can just let me keep it. Okay, and then because I ordered so much stuff from Ulta, I ended up getting a bunch of freebies. So I'm gonna be throwing those in there too because why not? So I have the Lorac Pro Plus Fiber Mascara. These are all like little sample sizes, but really good stocking stuffers. I love stocking stuffers. That's like my actual favorite part of the gifts is like stocking stuffers because it's all like tapas. It's like tapas. You're right. It's like appetizers. That makes so much sense. And it's usually where all the candy is. All right, so we have the Lorac Pro Plus Fiber Mascara. It says increases lash volume by 2,100%. I wonder how they measured that. This is the Benefit If Easy Was a Crime. It's a They're Real kit. It's like a little trio. It comes up with the push-up liner, They're Real mascara, and also the They're Real remover, which, by the way, is my favorite makeup remover. It's what I use to take off my eyeliner, like my Inglot gel liner, waterproof liners, mainly because it doesn't leave my eyes feeling greasy. It's just like a nice cream. I have the Pure Cosmetics Big Look Extreme Mascara. So if you like mascaras, you are covered over here. I have the Saint Tropez Gradual In-Shower Tanner. Oh, this is the in-shower tanning lotion. John, you would probably like this, huh? I have the Derm Organic 8-Way Thermal Spray. Oh, so this is to use for heat protectant before you curl your hair with a curling iron. I have the Wella Dry Me Dry Shampoo. I love dry shampoo. I use it more than hairspray. And then this is the Peter Coppola Total Repair Smoothing Conditioner. Also a really hefty sample size. But if you know somebody that's into hair and makeup, like all those things I think are great gifts. Especially hair, like a curling iron was one of my favorite gifts to get. And then makeup, I think getting a palette was like one of my favorite things to do too, especially because there's so many cool palettes out there. So everything that's in here is like my top favorite holiday beauty picks for gift giving for this season. All of this stuff I got at Ulta, and what's really cool about this is everything that I just talked about I'm giving away. I think this is my biggest giveaway I've ever done, and I love the fact that it's for the holiday season, so whoever wins, and there's only gonna be one winner. I know I technically could split it up, but I want there to just be one grand prize winner. I love doing it that way. So whoever wins, you can do, you can use it as gifts to give to your friends and family, or you can keep it all to yourself. I'm not gonna judge you. Either way, just saying, do you, boo, do you. So here is everything you need to know on how to enter the giveaway. So what you're gonna do, first thing, is click on the link in the description box down below. It is a Google form. It's what I use for all my giveaways. It's the most fair, it's safe, random. So what you're gonna do is click on the link that I have in the description box down below. All you have to do is sign up for an EBATES account using the link that I give you in the form. Next, you just read all the rules, make sure everything's good to go. It's gonna be pretty straightforward. It's gonna be very easy. It's gonna be open for 2 weeks. The exact dates are gonna be in that form down below. I'll be announcing the winner as soon as I can. I will announce it on Snapchat, but I know not everybody has Snapchat, so I'm gonna be emailing you directly as soon as I know who the winner is. I'm really excited about it. I hope all you guys enter because it's a really amazing giveaway. I know I wish I could have like 500 winners, but that would be a lot of stuff. But you guys know me, I love giveaways. I'm gonna keep doing them forever. So good luck to you guys, and I'll see you in my next video.